Marie intro again.
Good,
Why not?
perfect. Thank you.
Take two. Marker.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I want to be able to post this for everybody who's not here, so go ahead.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so starting over. Hey, everybody. I'm Fumbles, and I'm here to train you today, and I'm totally a pro at it. So anyway, the building we're standing in right now is called the Triple Stack. And what I want to talk about today is callouts for the Triple Stack. I want to help us communicate better as an outfit, and I think a great way to do that is to go through this training on how to describe where you're at and what you need, what relevant information there is to tell people in the squad when we're fighting at various places around the game. And I'm going to start tonight with this building, the Triple Stack building. The reason why I want to talk about this one is two reasons. Number one, this is the most common building used in PlanetSide as far as you're going to see this at so many bases. You're going to see so many points here. So for one thing, it's highly, highly used layout of a lot of bases. Number two is this is a really confusing building to be in. There are a lot of simple buildings, but this one is actually kind of hard to figure out because it's sort of mirrored and a lot of things look very similar. And if you're not sure what's going on, you don't know how to tell people, like, oh, I'm at this staircase, this room, or this door. So what I want to go through here is how to describe where you're at and what you're doing in this building to the squad so that we all know what's going on when you're making these callouts. And callouts are just things you're going to say over comms to let everybody know stuff. So let's describe the various places in this building. This is the bottom level of the building, what we're standing in right now. This is called lobby. Everything down here is lobby. This room over here, this hallway, this room over here, this is all lobby. This room that we're standing in right here, this over here is open lobby. So if you're standing over here, you want to call this open lobby, and the reason it's called open is because it has two doorways, right there and right there. So this is open lobby. And then if you come on over to this other side, this is closed lobby. It's called closed specifically because it only has one door. That door right there. So if you were going to call out something, if something was happening here and you were on this bottom level in one of these rooms, like say this door right here is a bunch of max crashes, a bunch of maxes crashing in, what you would say is close lobby max crash or max crash close lobby. The idea is you want to delineate what type of enemy it is. So either, and the real main distinction there is just between infantry and maxes. We're all going to respond to every type of infantry the same way. It doesn't matter whether it's infill, NGs, heavy, whatever. We're going to bring our guns to bear on that. But if it's maxes, we want to be ready with our decimators, our rockets, our C4, all that kind of stuff. So you want to just say enemies or maxes. Then you want to designate the level you're at, lobby, and then you want to make sure that you say where on that level. So lobby closed lobby. You just want to make sure you're giving those three pieces of information: the type of enemy, the level you're on, and where you're at on that level. So come back over here to open lobby. We have a numbering system for these doors. Okay, so this is open lobby. This is door 1. If you think about it, we're always starting from the left side and we're moving left to right, sort of clockwise to number things. This is door 1. So if there was a max crash here, you would say max crash lobby door 1. That's going to give everybody the information they need to swing their guns directly toward that door. Same thing with this door over here. This is door 2. So the call here, enemies door 2 lobby. Bam. Everybody knows what level, where to swing their guns at. Right there. If we move over here, this area is lobby mid. This hallway. This is a great call out for if you're standing in one room and the other room starts shooting at you. You don't have to get super specific with it. You can just say enemies mid lobby. And everyone knows, okay, I need to be looking toward the mid area in the lobby. And that's how I'm going to get my call out. All right, so now we have the bottom level. That is, hey Missy, what's going on, man?
What's up?
You want to come on in here? We're on Esamir at, God, where the hell are we at again?
I'll send the invite. You're good.
Bridgewood. Okay, yeah. All right. So anyway,
spawn beacon. Never mind.
So that's the bottom level lobby. We got this is closed lobby. Then we got closed mid. And then we got open lobby. Stairs. Obviously, this is open room, so this is open stairs. Open stairs right here. So the call out if there's enemies coming up here would be open stairs. Now, it can be really confusing to tell where you're at when you're like looking up here, looking down these stairs. So here's a couple different ways to tell this. You're now on open top. So how do we know we're in open top? A couple different ways. Number one, open top has this doorway over here to the balcony. So that's one way to know you're at open top. If you come over here to the other room, you'll notice there's no other doorways up here. There's just a stairway up to the roof. This is closed top. This is open top. Another way you can tell
I have a
really
question.
You shoot me an invite real quick. Sorry, that last one didn't go through.
I have a question, Fumbles.
Lay it on me.
So is open and close, is it different? Like, does this building look different in various points on the map?
Yes, we'll talk about that when we go outside.
Okay.
I'll give you some, and really, it's not very easy to tell from the outside exactly where you're going unless you have a really good overview of the building. Like if you're jetting down from the top of it, it's much more easy to tell than if you're just running up to it. But we'll get to that outside. So this is open top, and again, you see the balcony door. That's one way to know you're at open top. Another way, a little more subtle, you see these stairs right here. If you look at these stairs, you can see them exposed. There's less wall here on these stairs coming down from the roof. Look in this other room, you don't see those stairs. They're closed off. So that's another way you can tell whether you're in open or closed top. This whole level, by the way, is top. The top lobby. Lobby versus top. And then this is top mid right here. Top mid. So the call out, if you're in one side and you see gunfire going on in the other one and you're worried that people are going to overrun, you just call out top mid, enemies top mid, enemies top mid. Everybody knows to be looking to the middle here to make sure they can see, oh, okay, that's where I need to swing my guns, toward the middle of top. All right? And let's move on up to the roof. The roof is very simple. This here is open roof, this stairwell. Again, you can tell if you're up here at the top of it looking down, you can tell immediately because the wall exposes these stairs. So that's going to be open roof right there. You can tell you're moving down into open top. And then if you come down across over here, see that this is up. Again, the stairs are not exposed. So if you're running down, you're like, okay, going into close. So that's all the major call-outs. Well, obviously, if the call-out is balcony. So we talked about what the calls are. Let's talk about why you might want to make a call. Because you don't need to call out every single enemy that comes into the base or anything like that. Basically, what you want to call out to be is something that is news that the entire squad needs to know about, a squad-level problem. So one heavy coming in a doorway is not necessarily a squad-level problem. You don't need to make a call out for every individual enemy that runs in. But if you see 5 enemies come in and you're either forced to retreat or you die, you definitely want to let the friendlies know about all that kind of stuff, right? You want to tell people that. So if 3 guys come charging through this balcony door and you die because of it, you want to be calling out enemy's balcony door, so that everybody knows to swing toward this balcony door. Okay? Any questions so far? Okay, is that making sense to everybody? Anyone confused about any of that? All right, cool.
What's
so, was there a question?
I thought I heard somebody say something.
Makes sense.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. So now that we've gone through callouts, let's do some interesting jumps to get around this base. Some little things that you can use to move around easier. Come on out with me. Let's take a look. All right, so let's say that you're coming up to this base. By the way, you can immediately tell that this doorway right here, that's going into open, I believe. Yes, this is open lobby. You can tell because it's the doorway right beside the balcony. The doorway right beside the balcony is open. So anyway, let's say that you're here, you're attacking, but these doors on the outside are all super well covered. But you want to get in there to attack it. How do you do it? Let me show you right here. You want to line yourself up with this edge, and then just start jumping. There you go. If you do that, you can get up here, and you can attack into the balcony from that point.
I don't have enough frames.
Yeah, you do kind of need a high frame rate for this stuff to work. This jump works specifically on that edge line. You can do it over here on the right side, but you don't ever want to use this right side for it. Is that an enemy? No. I was about to freak out. Anyway, you don't ever want to do it on this right side, because if you try to do it on this right side, look at how many angles of fire there are on you. You can catch fire from the balcony, you can catch fire from those windows, catch fire from this door. You're much better off coming over here on the left side and do. Okay, so right here you'll notice that it's pretty easy for most of us to do this. You can see that you're just jumping right up and getting there on the balcony. Some places it's actually a little hard to get up here because this area might be raised based on the terrain. If you find that situation, pretty much any object you could put down will give you the boost you need. So like, here's this damn. I can put this down and immediately just get there. Super easy. So that's one thing. That's one little trick you can do. The great thing is, once you get up here, you have a ton of options. You can shoot through this door, you can come over here and shoot these windows, and a little sneaky thing, you can come over here and shoot through this window on the side. Alright, now follow me around this ledge. Go ahead and walk around this ledge. You're going to need to walk around the ledge to get up over here, because this is the next little tricky jump, and this one's a little bit harder. So, say you don't want to attack the balcony, you want to get up on the roof, but you're not a light assault. What do? Bam! You can climb straight up that wall. So, this one's a little bit trickier than the other jump, just be aware. It kind of helps to look to the right and hold the left strafe, the A key, Shift and W. Just, yeah, oh, look at this. We got a cheater here.
Cheater!
But, yeah, so just practice that wall jump when you get a chance. I promise you, as you try it more and more, you'll get it better. I'm really proud of myself for getting it on the first try there. It was screwing it
Missy's
up all
up.
day. Missy's up. Look at that.
Yeah, think about going left to right on the wall. Like, start at the left and kind of... There we go. You really have to mash the spacebar really quickly, guys. Oh, good job. Well done, Hello, Ewok. Good shit.
Yeah, good job, everybody. Great job. It's actually a really good base to practice this on. You could jump straight there from this hill.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, look, I think everybody's gotten it at this point. Yeah, nice job, everybody. All right, now
Good deal.
come on down and let me show you one more. This one is I think this is the least known one of all these jumps. So the balcony jump over there is pretty common. Most people kind of know about this jump right here, but here's a different one. Let's say you want to get up, but the balcony and all that stuff over there is covered. You can do this right here. You specifically have to look right at that diagonal. This is a really tricky one, but this is the best one to do. Look at this cheater. This is
super cool. Just boosts up with his jets.
It just boosts up, defeating the purpose. But yeah, so that one is actually one of the best ones to do because it has the least angles of fire on you from the building itself. As soon as you get up there, though, obviously you're right in this window, so you want to be ready to duck or fire or whatever. But that's a really useful one. I like that one a lot.
Awesome.
And be aware once you're up here on this ledge, kind of a note for navigating this ledge stuff. When you see this weird texture that's like got multiple levels on it, to force you off, so it helps to kind of jump over this texture right here rather than try to run across it. Just try to jump over that crap.
Hello, Command Chat. How are you guys doing today?
Ewok, if you're having troubles, yeah, there you go. Nice work.
Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Okay, so let's put into practice a little bit of what we've done here. First of all, everybody, I want you to check what fire team you're in, because I'm going to make some fire team callouts to go to specific places. Make sure we're all on the same page about our callouts. If you want, you can hit the P button. The P button will take you directly to your squad. Okay, so hopefully everybody's familiar with their squad right now. All right, so let's see diamonds go to door 1. Let's see spades go to top closed. And let's see hearts go to top open. I'm going to come around and check, make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. Very nice, very nice. We got a little jumping competition going on here, but I think heart's in the right place. You guys are trying to get the top open. We got top closed over here. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna let these guys actually get into top open here. All right, good. Okay, now let's try this again. So I want to see diamonds go to closed roof. Let's see spades go to door 3. And I want hearts to go to top mid. Yeah, you guys had quite a journey there, didn't you? Good job. Got door 3 over here. Very nice, very nice. And look at that. Closed roof. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. All right, great. Looks like everybody's got their call-outs down pretty well. So the goal of having this is just to make sure that we're able to effectively communicate with each other when we're fighting in this building, and we will be. We're going to be fighting in this building all the time, so having these call-outs can help us communicate. It's not only about calling out bad news, though. Squad leaders, platoon leaders, you can also use these call-outs to be more specific with your fire teams. You can tell, your fire teams or your squads, you say, hey, I want you guys to hold door 1. Hey, I want you to hold door 2. I want you to hold closed lobby. I want you to hold top roof, top mid, top closed, whatever. That's what these call-outs are for, and hopefully we can use them to be effective. And in the future, what I'm going to be doing each week on Tuesday, I want to go through a different building, describe the call-outs, show some interesting little jumps and things like that, and just try to go through and we can build this terminology as we go for all the common buildings. And then once we get done with the common buildings, we get to some really base-specific stuff. Okay? And so yeah, go ahead.
So I had earlier had asked, like, the building doesn't always look the same, right? So it's not always that open lobby is going to be this side of the building in relation to some other part of the building, right?
Sometimes
correct.
Doors are shut.
Open lobby won't always be oriented the same way within a base. But the key is, the reason why we use the open and closed lobby system as opposed to saying the north side or the west side or the side whatever, open and closed don't refer to any kind of direction. They refer to the design of the building itself. As long as this asset is being used, those terms will be relevant. So, for instance, let's all come down to open lobby. Let's come down to open lobby real quick. So, if we're looking at open lobby right here, this building is actually not a standalone building. This building is actually a little bit taller on this side. Open lobby, the door 1 right here, goes to another building. That will not always be true. Sometimes this door will have a plug in it. Sometimes it'll lead to other buildings. Sometimes all kinds of weird stuff is going to be going on. The key, though, is that even when this door is plugged, this is still door 1. When this door is plugged, it's still door 2. That one's door 3. Even when this doesn't lead out anywhere, this is still open lobby because it has the 2 doors. And that's how we're always going to be on the same page about where stuff is happening in the building where to be swinging your guns, where to pull out your decimators, that kind of thing. That's why the terminology works. It's not dependent on position. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. Thank you.
Awesome. So I think you also asked earlier how to tell when we're running up to this building from outside. So let's talk about that. So come on out here with me. The hard thing is going to be that this building is never going to really look the same in each base. Oh god, the storm's coming. Maybe let's stay outside for now. So it's never going to look the same because this is going to be oriented differently every time. The base is going to be laid out differently. You might be running at this thing with wide open view of it. You might be running down an alley and not even realize what building you're running in. So the best way I can tell you to realize that this is going to be a triple stack, what you're running into is a triple stack, is to look for, first of all, this thing right here. This weird little ledge. I'm pretty sure a triple stack is almost the only building that has that weird little ledge on it. If you see that corner that like has a ledge, that's almost always going to be a triple stack. And the other thing, if you go around the back here, this balcony. The balcony is not unique to a triple stack, but most of the time, if you see a balcony like this, you're running into a triple stack. And you can be sure there's a door into open to the right of this balcony, and that kind of thing. So yeah,
you'll find
the
a
easiest
base
way
like,
to see it.
You'll find a building like this at Indoor Excavation Site, Indoor Com Array. I mean, there's a whole bunch of bases that had this exact same building design.
Oh yeah, and oftentimes this actually one of the reasons why I picked this building, like I was saying earlier, I looked up the stats. This is actually one of the most common buildings used in bases everywhere, and this is the most common building for having a point. This building has more points in it than any other type of building in the game. So if we can effectively communicate in this building, we can do it. It'll be easier for everywhere else.
Look at the 3 bases around the warp gate, and they all have this building in them.
Yeah, there's triple stacks everywhere. So us being able to call out effectively here is going to be great. Okay, so JMU, can you become a VS?
If you're here. I'm gonna be. Do you want me to be honest?
Do you want me to do as well?
No, we'll just do. JMU's just going to do it for now.
Okay.
He's going to become VS, and then we're going to work on the second part of this training, which is going to be some one-on-one skills. So if anybody wants to take a break, grab a drink real quick while he switches accounts, you can go ahead and do that, and as soon as he's back, we'll get started.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably just gonna sit on .com.
The alert just started, guys.
I'm going to end the video here, but that's a great brief on triple stack. Thanks, Fumbles.
Thanks, man.